South Africa has a population of over 50 million people and is described as the world's biggest welfare state. Government has noted with concern the need for additional expenditure to the relief of hunger and social distress in communities across the country. President Cyril Ramaphosa last night announced that 50 billion rands from the stimulus package will go towards the poor and the vulnerable.
We have decided on a temporary 6-month coronavirus grant. We will direct 50 billion rand towards relieving the plight of those who are most desperately affected by the coronavirus. This means that child support grant beneficiaries will receive an extra 300 rand in May, and from June to October, they will receive an additional 500 rand each month. All other grant beneficiaries will receive an extra 250 rand per month for the next 6 months. In addition, a special COVID-19 social relief of distress grant of an amount of 350 rand a month for the next 6 months will be paid to individuals who are currently unemployed and who do not receive any other form of social grant or UIF payment.
Professor Yani Russo says that he appreciates the government's effort in mitigating the social welfare of the South African citizens during this pandemic.
The economic stimulus package announced by the South African government gives an impression that the government is moving in the direction of more socialism than before, with more control over the economy than what would ideally have been the case. It really gives the impression of, if it moves, regulate it, and if it stops moving, subsidize it. By removing some of the regulations that the government introduced, it would be possible to remove some of the subsidies announced by President Ramaphosa. In short, allow more businesses, and especially small businesses, to operate. At the same time, I welcome the assistance given to people in need by means of increased social grants. However, I would have preferred more of a focus on the old age grant rather than an increase in the child grant given dependency ratios. But all in all, I'm glad to see that the government is reaching out to those people in need.
Neil Coleman, co-founder of the Institute for Economic Justice, said that a detailed explanation of how the unemployment grant will be administered. But he is impressed with the president's announcement on social grants.
We need to hear more about that, how that's going to be administered, because that's a very small grant and the administration costs for something like that may be quite high. But obviously it's welcome that the grant network is now being extended beyond the child support grant and the old age pension, which is something that many have been calling for many, many years.
Ramaphosa said that he is deeply disturbed by reports of people abusing the distribution of food and other assistance for corrupt ends. He therefore warned that government will not hesitate to ensure that those involved in such activities face the full might of the law. Nothando Makutulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.